Hello and welcome to What's on the Shelf. I clicked the wrong button, because that's always fun. Hello and welcome to What's on the Shelf. I'm your host Jen, and today we are continuing our awesome playthrough of Chronicles of Crime 2400. We're going on to the first scenario, so again, warning, there is spoilers. We are playing the entire scenario. I've set up the time so that I have time to play the entire thing. If it goes past 4 hours, I think I'm doing it wrong. So we're going into the Underworld Rhapsody, as you can see up on the screen. So who was desperate enough to kill a watchman and risk Belcor's wrath? How far does the corrupt rule really reach? Find your way through the web of conspiracy entangled the dark heart of Paris. This mini-campaign consists of 3 scenarios. You should play them in suggested order to avoid spoilers. Knowing the events of 1 and 2, however, is not required to solve 2 and 3. So you may approach the future scenarios with new groups of players. So we're going to be doing Icarus Descends. It's the first one of the scenarios. I've set up the board already with our items. This is a new camera. Woohoo, new camera. This is Tiny. Tiny will be our puppy cam as well as our over-the-table setup, since it's a lot easier to move this guy around than trying to set up Virgil or Dante as an overhead camera. And it's also super portable and super really well done for the compact little guy it is. So let's head right into it. Let's play. Embers of light blaze and fade on your display as implant slots into place. Sparks of electricity jump between your fingers, briefly illuminating the familiar dimness of your apartment. So this is our apartment, just to give you a nice view of it. So we'll stick the apartment down here. At last you've made this old thing operational. Take cybernetic implant zipper number 4. So these are our implants. So number 4 and the tomograph 3, and place them on your implant board. So number 4 and number 3. So number 3 fits in here, and number 4 fits in here. Did I place it right? I think so. Did I? There we go. That makes more sense. So we've got both our implants there and our Raven. Cyber implant zipper or zapper is an offensive upgrade capable of shooting down electricity, cybernetic, and robots. Scan it in interrogation mode to use it against the character you're talking to. Be careful. Sometimes such aggressive behavior may have negative consequences. Cool. Implant tomograph detects irregularities such as cybernetics or other unusual elements in characters at your location. Scan the tomograph card outside of interrogation mode and then scan a character card at the same location as you. Targets are usually unaware the tomograph is being used on them. At the instant, your Raven lets out an incoming message signal. It's from an old friend by the name of Lewis, leader of a gang called the Scrapers. He seems desperate. So we gotta look for number 30. So this is number 30. He's our character that's coming in right now. He begs you to meet him at designated location in the scrapyard E. So let's pull out E from here. And I know now that these are double-sided from our last playthrough. Let's see. So E. So we're going to keep these off to the side over here. So this is location E. It's a matter of life and death, he says. And you owe him a favor anyways, so whatever he needs, it might be a chance to make things even. You do one last equipment check, order the Raven to join you, and prepare to leave. Alright. So, we're gonna head straight out over this way to the location. Scrap and debris, you arrive in a forgotten part of the city that will bear scars of the old war. That still bears scars of the old war. The Belcom drone, shining in the distance, stands in stark contrast to this desolated place. You make your way through the ruins, noticing only new objects here. Several shiny automated monitor stations, bustling with cameras. They look completely out of place amongst the surrounding decay. Finally, you reach the coordinates Lewis gave you. You see him waiting next to a scene of slaughter. 2 dead bodies lie in the scrap. So we gotta pull out these guys. So number 7 and number 1. So 1 looks like a gangster. So this is number 7. Who is dead. And with a start, you realize the other, number 1, is wearing a uniform from Belcourt Watchmen. So this is number 1. Go next. Oh, wait. So it says scan the scene. So before we do that, we're going to flip over to our other screen. Now, if you give me 1 second all, I'm going to try and fix how this is laid out real quick while we're doing this. Because it annoys me that it's not centered. There we go. So, we're going to do put it on device view. Oh, nope, go back. So let's see what we can find here. So there's weapons. There's definitely weapons. There's money. Let's see what else is there. The other guy doesn't seem to have anything on him. There's weapon and money involved. Well, I don't know if there's shells. I don't know. It's very hard to tell. Were there any cameras around? Didn't look like it. Oh. So we're gonna head back to the other thing. Alright, let's start talking to people. Alright. I'd prefer better circumstances, but no lie, I'm glad you're here. It looks like this. We have a dead watchman, number 1, on our hands. That means we have 24 hours at most before the watchmen notice and barge in guns blazing. They'll call it an investigation, but it will be much worse. We all know how it works. No sane person would kill a watchman unless it was self-defense. I need you to find out what happened. Prove the watchman had it coming. We have friends among the watchmen. Find Sergeant Fanbarn, number 3. at location A, he should be able to help. He'll know how to avoid the escalation. So location A is here. So he's over that way. Now, I just wanted to double check something. History. Right, it was a self-defense mechanism. Let's see if he has any information on this guy. None come to mind. Might be Connor's man, if you ask me. The cop got him, then someone else off the cop. Okay, so Connor is a guy that we now have information on, but we don't have a location. So Connor number 13. Ooh, he looks woof. So this is Connor. We don't have a location for him, so he will go at the bottom of our board for now. Say goodbye. We're gonna head to the new location. Okay. On the very edge of what might be considered the city's good side, the White Tower of Precinct EP002 overlooks the slums. You find your way to the current sector and approach the secretary desk number 5. And we have 24 hours to finish this this particular thing. So we're at 1:30 right now. So this is the secretary. She will also be here. So just to make things more convenient, we're going to move some stuff up so you guys can still see things on the board. There we go. Alright. So we'll talk with her. Eva Dobler reads her name time. The secretary looks tired and busy as she looks up from her screen and listens to your request. Sergeant 01, great. So you're his problem, not mine. Come in. Behind you, you see Sergeant Faborn, who has just finished talking to a colleague. 04. So this is 04. A woman also wearing watchman uniform. She noticed you and discreetly beckons you to approach. Huh. Goodbye. I don't think the secretary will have much to say to us. Hello. How can I help you? His name was Pierre Moreau. He was a good man, but I can imagine him stepping out of line. Okay. So we're gonna go talk to the sergeant. Lewis told me about the problem, and a dead watchman is a serious matter, but I owe him a favor, so yeah, I'll help you where I can. If you want to avoid the investigation, here's what you'll need. First, find reliable proof that our anonymous shooter killed Moreau in self-defense. A recording of the scene or something. Come on, next. Oops. No, go back. History. Alright. But it's... Okay, so... First, find reliable proof. Find a recording or something. By itself, that isn't enough. The corp looks after its own, but only as long as there's loyal. You need to find something to prove that Moreau was bad for Belcorp, misuse of resource, stealing from the company, that sort of thing. Okay. Those elements will help you keep the entire thing quiet. Of course, it would be better to get some real dirt on the corruption itself. Then you're almost guaranteeing Belcor will silence the whole thing, but I don't think you're that lucky. Okay. Well, what do you have on him? The dead man's name. Listen, almost everyone here has some kind of dirt in their past. There must be something you can pin on him. Used to display in the slum for hours. Disappear for... In the slum for hours, ask around. Okay, goodbye. So at this point, we haven't gotten a new location. We haven't gotten anything like that. So I think we should go back to the scene and re-look at stuff. Alright. Standing surrounding the area, the body of a lower left. Search the scene. We're going to flip back over to our other one. Search the scene again. Okay, without the view. So let's take another look at this. Let's see if there's some security cameras. There's a panel that's opening, wiring that's opening. Oh, there are cameras, but it looks like it might be a blind spot. There's bullets, blood, 2 different weapons. I think there was a panel. I think this was messed with too. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna flip back over to the other scene real quick. No. Alright, so for items that we saw there was blood and organs. Firearms. Cords and restraining, no. Headgear, no. There were photos and cameras. No tableware. I didn't see cybernetics. Didn't see holograms. Bedding, no. Clothing, no. Animals, tools, no. No. I'm not sure if there was money on the ground, because it looks like more like shells. Oh! Oh, we got something that happened. Oh, thanks for following! I hope you're enjoying the stream. Alright, let's get back to this. So we're going to scan some items here. So we've got money. You found nothing that matches this description, so that's a no-go. So that's no good. Photographs and cameras. The objects appear to be in an automatic surveillance station. It's offline. A piece of something is missing. Ah, the recording is missing. You found a clue. So we'll stick this on our board. Next. The bullet casings lie on the ground, come from an old type of firearm. The watchman appears unarmed. Ooh, okay. What you first take for a weapon is in fact some front of medical injection. Oh! So we need to find 08. So now there's drugs involved. So 08 has been added. You found a clue. Where did I put that? Firearms. So we do see blood and organs as well. There's a lot of blood here, but then this place is a gang war zone. No way to tell which samples are related to the case. Perhaps you need more specific equipment to find what you need. Okay, so that didn't give us anything, but it's still a potential use of later. Okay, so let's check out the medical device. It looks like an injector of some sort, new and advanced, but empty. Cool. So now we're going to use our birdie. The raven looks at you with its strange, intelligent eyes. Let's see if we can find out any information about this guy. Accused of several occurrences of brutality. Okay. Let's see about the medication. Universal stimulant injector distributed by Faceless Zero. So we have another name. Another person, 33. Oh, it's an actual faceless person. Like, that's really cool. Available for purchase via automatic bot in sectors on the net. Okay. So we have another dude that we don't have any information on. Belcore monitoring station missing component memory core. So screens and display, no. Communication device, maybe? Goodbye. Let's scan you. You found nothing to match. Okay. Alright. So we have several things here that we can look at. Let's revisit this guy as well. Have you found anything yet? We don't have much time. Okay. Drugs, probably. A lot of people here use something or another. This one looks new, but we can't be sure it's relevant to the case. I'm pretty sure it's relevant to the case, dude. A Belcore monitoring station. They've been popping up around here recently. For our safe day, they like to say, yeah, right. Like they care about us. But if you look at this one, you can see someone's taken out the memory core. Oh! We've got some evidence. Okay. Oh, we also have a new location. So, try asking Belle DeClaire at, person 26, who is not on the board yet. Oh, she looks cool. So this is Belle LeClaire, 26, and she in the Court of Miracles, L. Alright, so we found our other thing. So this is the Court of Miracles. She trades in this sort of thing. You found a clue. So this goes into the blue section here. So we're going to leave this sector. Goodbye. And we're going to head over to the new section. Where 26 should be. Did I move something? There we go. I did scoot something. So off we go to the new section. In the shadows of Old Cathedral, a particular market has grown. Bright lights and strange smells assault your segment sensors as All manner of strange and forbidden dealings happen around you. You find the shack that Bella Claire, the fixer, calls her shop. The name's Belle, but they call me Fixer. I've heard about you and what you do. It'd be a pleasure doing business with someone of your reputation. Let's see what we've got here. It can be decoded if you find it. I'd very much prefer if you don't ask me to perform the task. It's dangerous as hell. Things are easily tracked by Belcorp. Doesn't like people digging into their property. Huh. Maybe she knows. Not my area of interest, and honestly, it looks like something I should keep away from. This is the faceless man's domain. Whoop. If you want someone who could help you with this, have you heard of Arden? She does this kind of work. 32. We've got another person on the board. 32. Okay. Entry in. Okay. Okay, let's see what you can say about him. She freelances if you want some lab work done. I heard she's good. Don't tell her personally. Hangs out around the Goblin Market M more often than not. Alright, so we have another location. Location M. At this point, so she hangs out there. I would like to get some more information on the other guy. On him. Oh, I know that one. He's dead. Excuse me. We'll put that off to the side since that is the scene. Oh, I know this one. He's dead. He had it coming, honestly. Watchmen don't usually come here, and for good reasons. No wonder he got himself shot. Ooh, okay. Let's see if you knew anything about him. Queen's Connor man. So he got himself killed. Okay, goodbye. Okay, so at this point, let's use the birdie. See if you know anything about this one. Name unknown, location unknown, physical description unknown, untrackable. Known to provide combat stimulants to all sides of various inter-gang conflictions. Okay, and what about this guy? Oh, we got another location. Queen Connor, real name unknown, unofficially an unrecognized ruler of the wilds. Location D. Location tracking located. Okay, so we've got another one at D. So this is location D. So we've got quite a few locations to go. So I think our best match is to head over to location D. No, M first. Just to make sure that we get everything we need. Alright. Goodbye, Raven. Let's head over to location D. The part of town is a labyrinth of old bricks, a series of gunshots sound in the distance. Be on your guard. Oh. As you find the Rancha camp's armed gang exorts, you believe they're Queen 13 Oh, it's a she. Okay. She sits on a throne wielding together for several destroyed combat droids. On her right hand sits a heavy armed man, 14, who turns a vacant stare towards you. Oh, we've got some more peoples. We've got some more peoples. Number 14. Cool. Number 14. We'll put it on top. Don't make me regret tolerating your presence. What do you want? Did Dahlia Gang send you to apologize for his failure? Oh. So we've got another person on the board. Number 11. But we have no idea where he is. So we're here to talk to you about this guy. Maybe he's mine, maybe not. Why would I tell you? Because he's dead. Actually, you know what? You can't use the telegraph in interrogation mode. Oops. Goodbye. The telegraph is ready to use. Scan the character you wish to examine more closely. There's enough enhancement running through her body to kill you several times, several different ways in a single heartbeat. Tread carefully. Oof, okay. That did use bioenergy, so we have to be careful. Let's try and talk to this guy. We evolve. Okay. A fallen brother, no. Evolved for the dead. He is weird. Goodbye. Let's see, let's talk about this guy. Useless worm, he oversees the flow of goods from Faceless 33 to me. He failed to secure our last meeting properly, and now I've lost both Freya, number 7, and my package. Oh, so there was a package involved. So I can't have him killed. Sadly, Faceless deems him important. What I could give to see him humiliated. Okay, so there was a package involved. Let's see. Come on, there bags and purses, games, no. Boxes and packages. You're wasting my time. Careful not to do that. Okay, goodbye. So we know that there's a package involved. Wandering around here runs a high risk of being shot. You could really use some direction. But we know that there was a package. Maybe she knows where Faceless is, since she talked about him. The source of our combat stim, I deal with him mostly through Young, at least I did before the scrapyard shooting. Okay, Birdie, it's your turn to come into action. Tell me where we can find this guy. Oh! Nona says the Faceless tracking. He's in his location G. So we have another location set up. So we have 2 locations we can currently go to. I think at this point we've got the information. We know there's a package involved, that Seven was killed and was working for Queen. So we shall head to location M. Trying to pile the cards so I have enough room for everything. Goodbye, Raven. Come on, scan. Do you want to enter cyberspace? Oh, this is a cyberspace location. Yes. As long as you are on the net, the real world around you disappears, replaced by a vivid color of virtual reality. A digital landscape surrounds you. Strange creatures lurk in odd corners, appearing and disappearing as they visit private sub-channels. Drugs? Asks a small owl avatar? Okay, that's interesting. Did you get a 5-piece of Sky yet? My first thought was goblin. That was not changed by the conversation. We'll see. We'll see. 31. It's an avatar. Oh, it's a pretty avatar too. So we have the avatar who's also sitting here. Drugs. An avatar ID'd as 32 extends an invitation for a private talk. So we're going to head over to the private talk with this person. My name is Andrea, I believe is how it's pronounced. I assist the Watchman. Number 3 warned me that you needed my help. You know he's getting worried that you still haven't talked to him. But I did talk to him. He's getting worried that you still haven't talked to him. Haven't you been to Precinct A yet? You know what? You need some tech. I have a box hidden in Court of Miracles. There are some coordinates. I'll leave some useful equipment for you. Feel free to use it for the duration of the case. It's called a sniffer, a construction of my own design. It should be capable with the frame and might pick up some details of the scene that you've missed. Do I have some kind of hidden agenda? No. I just like giving away advanced technology. Of course I have an agenda. There are bigger matters at work, and you are worth much more as a friend than an obstacle. Do you want my help or not? Let's see if she knows anything about the memory. Watchman will start the tracking and retrieval of this core as soon as an investigation starts. If you find it before then, it would probably provide some very useful intel about your case. It'd be encrypted, but I can help with that. Do you know anything about this guy? A large percentage of STEM I receive for analyzing for the Watchmen come from this organization. He holds a near monopoly on the slums. I heard Owl is the key to contacting him, at the least if he deems you worth talking to. What about the medical supplies? Have you scanned the crime scene yet? Okay, goodbye. Okay, so it's weird that she's saying that I haven't been to the precinct, but I'm pretty sure I did talk to him. Let's talk to the owl real quick. Drugs. Let's scan you. Mr. Faceless himself chooses who he talks to. Okay, let's scan the drugs. If you want to purchase more, arrangements can be made for a meeting in 3 to 7 business days. Suddenly, the lights of Goblin Market M fade as your consciousness is ripped out of the net and back into your physical body. Shots pierce the air, too close for comfort. The wilds are not a place to close your eyes for a long period of time. Years of training have rendered your senses sharpened, even though the haze of the net, but you know you shouldn't make yourself vulnerable in a dangerous place. Oops. Okay. So, that was done. I guess I'm gonna go back to the precinct since it seems like I didn't talk to the guy properly, but I thought I had. Okay, there's the precinct. The clean environment feels oddly uncomfortable after the time you spent in the neon lights. You recognize Eva. She's very productive with her work. Some distance behind her, you see Calvin and Marcus. How's your progress? We don't have much time left, so can I help with anything? It's probably contained a record of the shooting. On its own, it probably isn't enough to avoid the investigation, but it should be a solid start. Okay, do you know about Faceless? He's behind a sizable part of the slum drug market. If we could locate him, he'd be behind bars, but he never meets anyone in person. Okay. What about the drugs? I can't help you officially. Normally, we don't get to the lab. Normally, we'd get this to the lab, but I can't give you access. Even if I could, for some reason, the corporation blocked our accounts a few days back. So the lab is barely functional anyways. Okay. What you should do is log on to Goblin Market and... Okay, goodbye. Okay, so I did talk to him. Okay, so... Okay, Guard Market was M. I guess this is a safe enough place to log back on and try and figure that stuff out. We still have 2 locations and 2 people to see. But he said that she could help, so let's head back to the Goblin Market real quick. Incorrect card. Huh? Do you want to enter subspace? Cyberspace, yes. Okay. How can I help you? Anything to analyze? Yes, the drugs. Have you... Okay, so no, that's no good. Yes. Okay, so she said she left stuff for me somewhere. It was the Miracle Market, I think. Okay, location L. We gotta find location L again. D. L. We'll exit out of that. Okay, location L. Come on. You're back in the neo glow of the Miracle Court Neobel's shop. You locate the location of as the lockbox blinks on your display. The object is well hidden behind piles of scrap, but you find it without any problems. It quickly confirms your bionics and unlocks. Inside, you find some new shiny things. You find 01, which is a new piece of our tech. There we go. It is lent to you. It's the module designed and slots easily into your ports. A moment after you do so, blinking indicates on your display, confirming the implant is ready to use. You have received a new cyber implant, the Sniffer. Use it at any location where you can search the scene. Scan the Sniffer before searching the scene to highlight details that might be impossible to detect with the naked eye. That's cool! But remember, the Sniffer only highlights what would normally be hidden. It's always worth to look around before activating it, as the sensor data is displayed. Many may just be well obscured clues, easy visible to the naked eye. Okay, so let's head back to the scene of the crime and try the new implant. The Sniffer activates, highlighting outline and data feeds flood your senses. You should now search the scene. Alright, let's go back to our other screen and search the scene. Here we go. So this is going to highlight stuff 21. Oh, 05. 05, 21. Okay, 21 we don't have. 05 we do have, but there's blood over here. 01 we already have his information. Okay, so no. So we're head back to our other scene. Okay, so 21 was one of the things it said that we didn't have already. Cybernetics. And then we can search the blood again, I guess. So, cybernetics. A nanobot trace. You perform a quick scan and collect a sample from the cluster of nanobots picked up by the Sniffer. Okay, so this is a clue. Blood and organs. You locate and collect a previously unnoticed fresh sample of blood from the monitoring station. It's unlikely that it came from either of the dead men. Interesting. So blood and organs is a clue now. And I'm assuming we need to scan 21. The Sniffer picked up something. There's a lot of stim in his system. Okay. Wait a second. History. 03. 03 is a new clue. Alright, so the tableau is coming along very nicely. Okay. Those were the three things. So we have cybernetics, we have organs. I guess it's 7:10. Okay, I think it's time to go back here and see if she can help us. Come on, read it. You gang got anything interesting for me? Cybernetics. Let me tell you, this is some next gen stuff. The kind of stuff that Faceless 33 dabbles in. Fuck. What about the blood and organs? With proper equipment, you could analyze it to help locate the bleeder. I can't do it for you. I only do electronics. Look like something I could help you with, though. Okay, goodbye. Let's go back home. It's more of a hideout, a simple place to sleep and recharge than anything you could call home. You'd never liked this place. Okay, I don't want to recharge. I still have enough bio energy to go into the net, but this is a safe location, so that's what my logic was. So we're gonna head into the net. Yes. You log into the net, blah blah blah. We've already read this already. Okay. So let's go talk to you. Yes, we've got some cybernetics for you to... You don't see something like this every day. It's basically the next step in drug evolution. Performance-wise, works straight on your brain, increasing physical capabilities. But more curious, the bots don't disappear for a long time after use. With proper equipment, anyone who injects them is trackable. Don't you wonder where someone on the street are getting this tech? Ooh. Okay, it doesn't belong to either of the dead men 01 or 07. It might belong to the killer or the person who stole the component. Just let me run it through the system. And here we go. It belongs to Philip Aziz. 24. I don't think 24 is on the board at this point. .24 is not. Known as Little Phil, gang member but young. You want to find him, a very likely suspect, all things considered. Do you know any information on him? He was at the scene. If he was part of the deal, you'll likely find him through Faceless. Do you think he's the killer? Crud! Okay, so we have another person that we have no idea about. Before we say goodbye to her, we're going to double check one of the things here real quick. You'll want to look into Faceless operation if you want to track down the source, especially with the advanced nature of the stuff you found. Okay, goodbye. So, we know that we can talk to the owl. He's our contact for Faceless. Drugs? Maybe if we give him this one. If you want to procure more, arrangements can be made. No. Drugs? Okay, you're wasting my time. Information cannot be disclosed about this customer. If you want okay, maybe no, I think at this time I don't have enough information. Goodbye. Can I get my bird to talk to me in cyberspace? Oh, the bird follows me into cyberspace. Cool. Alright, see what you can find about this dude. Age 18, wanted for 5 separation, minor offense, attempt tracking, attempt failed. Fuck! Okay. Okay, we still have 2 other locations to look into. We'll see if we can get that stuff done. So we're going to say goodbye. We're going to leave cyberspace. We're going to recharge since we don't have any biotech. And then we're going to head into another location. Okay, so it's 9:45. We're running out of time, guys. So we do have 2 locations with 2 people. Oh, no, 2 locations. Let's quickly check back in our history what G was. I'm looking for G, location G. No, M. Oh. Perfect. Known as an association of faces tracked to his office. Okay. So this might be our connection to getting to Faceless. So let's try this one first. Let's go. The clean and proper business district feels strange after your time in the slums. As you follow the directions, you find yourself in front of an unassuming office door. It is guarded by a sleek android nearly twice your size. Okay. Madam, I'm sorry to say I can't let you pass this door. Information will not be disclosed about employee. A visit can be arranged. I do have a weapon. Do I try and take out the droid or not? Let's see. Absolute Model 17, 2037 series. Unit is question associate with facing caution advised. Crud. Oh, hi Lucy. Yeah, don't try and jump. Don't try and jump. Maybe we can try and check with cybernetics first. Oh, crud. It's not what I wanted to do. Okay. It's an android with powerful synthetic muscles. You see no sign of any electronical shields. Okay, so the question is do we go in by force or check the other location? Because we still have another location we could check, but I'm not sure. Okay, you know what? We have it. Might as well use it. He's potentially working with Faceless, which is an issue, and might be the crime lord, so... I guess go big or go home at this point. You know what? We're gonna check the other location. We're going to check location I just to see if there's anything there. And then we'll come back here. No reason to go there at least not yet. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess it's time to use some force. You can only use the zapper in interrogation mode. Okay. Zap zap. Current blasts of electromagnetic energy instantly disables his electronic brain. Now nothing remains to prevent you from entering the office. I feel bad that I zapped him, but I don't think I could have done anything else. Inside you find a visible frightened man, 11, glancing at you with one organic and one artificial eye. Don't shoot, he cries. I'm cooperating. The office contains a particular mix of interesting objects that might be worth examining more closely. Ooh, another scene maybe to look. With him, oh no, this is another person. Jin, 12, disabled. You can now search the office freely. Ow, 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 ow. Down, 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 down. Okay, so this is another scene we can look into. Hi, Chanel. Yeah, hi, I'm playing a game. Yeah, you're adorable. You're just out of screen. Yeah, you're a good girl. Don't jump, okay? Alright, so we can search. We've got some bioenergy left. We're going to use the equipment that we've got for the sniffer before we go into investigation mode, so we see everything at once. We're going to head into our other scene setup and go into search mode. Alright guys, let's see what we can find here. Will this crack the case wide open? Let's see. Alright, so there's displays. There's a package. Lots of displays. Papers. Communication devices. Oh, so 36. Oh, there's a gun. So gun package. Package 36. Guns. Displays. Papers as well. No. Okay, so we're gonna go back to our other scene. Okay. So there's packages, communication devices. There is 36 was up there. Do we already have 36? Oh, 36 is already on our board. Is it? Boxes and packages, communication devices. The medical thing was there. So, boxes. The sniffer picked up a lot of activity in a previously hidden compartment. There's a lot of nanobots inside it, more than 100 injectors worth. It appears you have found an Icarus stash, number 7. Take the nano storage special item card. Okay. Communication devices. You found nothing of this description. Okay. There were papers everywhere. An official looking envelope addressed to this office. It's empty, but there's a logo on it. stamped on it. Maybe it's time to ask around the Beclaire self itself. Okay. In addition to this card, take the Beclaire special item card as well. You found a clue. Envelope paper. Alright. Let's talk to this dude. Let's see if we can get him to whistle. Just stay calm and I'm cooperating. What do you want? Question, looking around, straight up robbing me? Do what you like, I won't stop you. Well, let's start with this guy. The kid is one of Queen's... Oh. So, Queen's people collect our delivery sometimes if he needs to. It is within the faceless power to make him talk to you. Just remember, child and not all the Connie-mans are killer. Okay. Let's see what he says about this. We made a deal. If you were supposed to know more, the faces would tell you. Son of a bitch. Oh, don't expect me to sell this here. We usually do that kind of thing in the Underdome. So we do have a new location, we made a deal. Okay. Then what about this guy? Alright, so he was our client, right? He spent a lot of money with us. Then he started spending company money. I heard it got the precinct account blocked. Oh. Then he tried to rob us. Yeah, actually lucky he got him... He's actually lucky it got him killed. The faces would have done much worse to him. Okay. So we have dirt on him now. What time is it? 11:35. Don't think we're gonna beat this in 24 hours, unfortunately. Okay, so we have two locations we can go to. We can either go where the nanobots were made, or we can go back to the precinct. Logically, I think going to the new location versus the precinct, because we know there's a dirty cop. We just don't know who. So, we're going to head off to the new location. So we're going to move this forward. Like so. Bring this over. So this is the Underdome. And we're going to head right there right away. Situated right below the Belcourt Dome, this underground shanty town is a good reminder that the future, as bright as it may be, is not evenly distributed. A poor place where drugs and illegal VR chambers provide the closest thing to joy that most locals will ever know. People scurry around as you approach, except for one junkie, number 10. Who throws you a friendly greeting. So this is number 10. Welcome, welcome to our humble domain. How can I serve you? How can I be of service? A lot of STEM in a STEM dealer's place. Nothing out of the ordinary if you want my opinion. See if maybe he knows this kid. Faithful follower of Queens, sometimes visit this area. Recently, recreationally, young bud needs an outlet. Do you know who Faceless is? The ever-flowing source of our joy. He rarely talks to scum like me, but he does. But if he does, it's in the Goblin Market. So we actually have a location for him now. He's in the Goblin Market. Let's see if he's seen the dirty cop. I know this fellow. He led a few raids on the Faceless place quite a while ago. Then, if I recall correctly, the two became a bit friendlier. Oh. Goodbye. Okay, I guess we're gonna head back to the precinct at this point. So, we're gonna start storing the cards a little bit over here, just so there's not too much of a mess. Okay, so we need the precinct, which should be this card, I believe. Yes. Well, there's two locations we can go to at this point. We haven't talked to Queen in a bit. So I think Queen is probably a good person to go talk to about this guy. So let's head over there real quick. This part of town is a labyrinth. Be on your guard. Uh-oh, you receive a message from Watch Segment Mercy number 4. I hope you're making progress. Some people are starting to worry you don't have much time before they start looking for 01. Good to know. I kind of skipped a page, so I just want to go back and double check something real quick. Okay, no, so it's fine. Okay, Queen. Rumor has it you keep him around. This happens to amuse me greatly, therefore I grant you an audience. Cool. Yeah, he's one of mine, a good kid. He can manage. There's no need for you to meet him. The Watchmen don't even know he exists. If they did, well, then he would be in danger, and that could change things. He's in danger. The source of our combat sins. Okay. So we still don't have a location on the kid. Papers. I don't know, I don't care. Maybe you'll talk more about him. He was meant to bring me a package from Faceless when it got him shot. I lost both a good man and the merchandise. How could allow the meeting to be interrupted like that? Utter failure. I sent the kid 24 with him to learn about making deals. Got a lesson of survival instead. Okay, so the kid's on the run. Okay, back to the precinct. How's your progress? We don't have much time left. The Belcor is a good employer, and we do our best to keep the peace. But why were they property around the Faceless people? Did they steal it? Nanobots. Either it's been stolen or Belcor does business with the Faceless. It's unlikely that he managed to get his hands on this without Belcor wanting him to. You're in extreme sensitive territory here. Are you sure you want to pursue this? Yeah. Marmot01 being on the drug is interesting, might be worth digging into it further if you want. Stimulant around these parts, you can ask. It probably contains the recording of the shooting. Okay, goodbye. You know what? I have the energy to do so. I want to see about you. Found a data transmitting device implanted in her skull. This must be what she used to contact you with when you first met. Let's try that again. Picked up a number of implanted data ports that isn't usual for someone who works here. Damn it. Okay. Wait a sec. The kid is involved with the death. Only a fool would loot a monitoring station. Those things are tracked. It's only a matter of time before we find him. Excuse me for a moment. I'll tell her to locate him and bring him in. Sergeant leaves with her squad to find and arrest. Judging by the amount of hardware they're packing, they don't expect it to be a peaceful operation. Now the question is do we try and solve this? Because we still haven't found the hard drive yet. And the kid clearly has the hard drive. Hello again. As long as it doesn't involve account access. Sorry, can't help with that. You're about to try to solve the case and the game, are you sure? Yes. What proof of you do you have made? What proof do you have that Moreau made Belclair lose money? The drugs. He was buying drugs. You need to bring solid proof to the Watchman to find any hopes of resolving this matter peacefully. Crud. Okay, that didn't work. But we do have proof. Okay, go back to him. You found him in the crime scene considering ask. I did. Oh, the music stopped. I don't know why it did. It just auto shut off. Okay, the bird looks intelligent. I'm gonna double check on her. Okay. Exemplary service, one accusation of bribery, unsubstantial case dropped. I'm not sure what to do at this point. Oh, I feel dumb. I'm gonna try something real quick here. I have to recharge at home. Crap. Go home. That's gonna add an hour to this. Okay, into the net. Yes. Go for it. Takes energy. Yes, I'm involved with Belcour. You don't need to know more, but understand that it gives me a reason to follow this case with great interest. No way. It was produced on the street in this quantity. We're talking a real laboratory with actual production capabilities. The Palecoat logo points towards a likely corruption. You want to look into operation. Well, do you know? Oh, that's one of the faceless spots. They turn up on many public channels to sell drugs. No one seems to mind. It can be used to contact the faceless himself if he deems it. Have I made enough noise now for him to notice me? Drugs? Information about the can't be disclosed. You receive a message from Lewis. Listen, I've been hearing the name Icarus. #01 pop up more and more often than it thinks. Relevant to your case. Try asking around. You received a message from an unknown ID. Hello, you probably know me as Faceless. Believe you will find something of interest near my subcoordinate office G. Transmission coordinates now. I heard you know this place already. At least try to be friendly this time. Okay, Icarus is now on the board. Location G. I D A. Where's location G? Oh. I guess I did make a stink. But before we go, goodbye. Okay, you. We want to look at Icarus. Heard the word a few times. Some new stim entered the market, nanobot based. I took over the scene extremely fast. Worst thing so. Okay, we're heading to G location. Yes. Heading to G. The gone. The office stands open. It looks at you with a mix of fear and anger. You notice. Oh. You notice waiting near the office door. So she's moved. So she's now over here at G. Let's make some space here real quick to keep this all organized. Is she faceless? I want you to know that you cost me a job. Your case has been deemed high priority when keeping my higher priority than keeping my cover, but an orders and orders, so I got this for you. Stole it from the precinct after they brought in. Oh no, the kid is dead. She hands off the lost memory card too. Oh, that's sad. He's not bad as far as an employer goes. Oh, shit! She's working with Faceless. What do you know about Icarus? That's the Faceless' newest pet project venture. Though it turns out corruption with Belcor runs with its own unexpected risks. If you were supposed to know more, he would have told you. Okay, so now we physically have the thing. I feel so bad that the kid's dead. I couldn't locate him. He was probably... Oh, okay. And we know 5 is now working for Faceless as well. Oh my god, this is so complicated, but so much fun. Okay, we're heading back to the slums now that we have someone who can decode stuff. You're back. You're back in the Neolights of the Miracle. Oh, 30 here. I've done asking around. Mary Pascal 9 is one who was here during the shootout. She's one of mine, a good one. Believe it, I'm sure she's innocent. I heard Phil 24 is dead. That means my girl isn't safe either. Find her and talk to her. She's hiding in the Underdorm L. Okay, but fuck. What number was she? 09. She was there too? 09. She's really cool looking. Okay. Okay, first let's get this handed off to this person here. Yo gang, got anything interesting for me? Yeah, I've got the fucking memory core. Let's do this. Hell no. I like you, but get that out of my shop. I'm not even touching it. Those things are trackable. Go find someone dumber than me to help you. Nothing you say will convince me to decode it. Well, apart from Faceless financial data, maybe. Bye. Shoot! I was sure she would help us. Alright. Let's head over to location I. Okay. Saturated right below Belcor Dome, this underground shantytown, blah blah blah. We already read this. Junkie greeting you. May process in the market is in the marked location. Who are you? Who the hell sent you? And what do you want? The laser emit pointed at you looks dangerous, but her hand is shaky. I know who you are then. She lowers her weapon. How can I help you? Okay. This guy. Okay, I'll tell you everything. He attacked us. All drugged out. All drugged up. Got some hits in. We hid. Ray 07. Connor man tried to fight but didn't do much. I injected this Icarus thing I was meant to deliver, immediately healed, then shot him and ran. Wait. Okay, I'll tell you everything. He attacked us. All drugged up. Got some hits in, we did. Then afraid Connor's man tried to fight but didn't do much. I injected this Icarus thing I was meant to deliver, immediately healed, then shot him, then ran. Okay, so you did the killing blow. Okay. He came with a friend, clearly a kid. I saw Luke die. I saw Luke die, but the kid took cover. That's when I knew I had no choice. Icarus. It's incredible. So she shot herself up. Yo, he's dead. Shit, shit, shit. I heard that everyone involved with Icarus is disappearing. What if I'm next? Tell us something about Faceless, chick. Never seen him. We work for him sometimes. Like when all this happened. Crud. I'm afraid they might be hunting me now. I'm innocent. It was the Watchmen who attacked us. Ah, man. Yes, if you show this to the Watchmen, they'll know I was only defending myself. Okay. So we have we have a living person saying what happened. So okay. Let us head to the precinct. I think we can solve this at this point. We have to. I'm running out of time. I think the last one was the precinct, right? Yes. Oh, no. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to go into cyberspace one last time before we go to the precinct and solve. Head home. You receive a message from 04. You're running out of time. The search is soon to start. Yeah, I know. I need someone to, like, decrypt the frickin' thing. You found it. Give me a moment. I'll run this through decryption for you. First of all, it's important you know that this thing grants a lot more data than a simple camera solution should. Second of all, here's your relevant recording. You see the scene from Scrapyard E unfurled before you. A man, 07, and a young girl, 09, both look like gang members are involved in a transaction of some sort. A boy, 24, watches from a safe distance, apparently accompanying one of them. Suddenly, Watchman 01 barges into view, shooting a laser gun at full auto. The male gang 07 returns fire while the girl hides behind a near wreckage. The boy disappears from view. The ganger 07 is shot several times and dead. The Watchman 0 screams and shoots blindly, advancing toward the girl's hidden spot. Moving impressively fast, the girl dashes out from cover, aiming her own gun. She receives a grazing hit, but the wound instantly regenerates without bleeding. The Watchman 01 stops shock while she fires. A single shot hits him in the middle of the forehead, and he collapses. The girl looks around in panic. She crouches by the dead Watchman, picks up his gun. Then she runs away, leaving the dead body behind her. The boy, 24, re-enters fields, checks the gangster's pulse, then goes through the dead officer's pockets and finally approaches the camera. Using a disposable multi-tool, he removes the front panel. At the point he appears to cut his hand on a sharp edge. In the final seconds of the footage, he disables the station and stops recordings. Cool. So, yeah, we gotta head back to the precinct. Goodbye. Leave cyberspace. Yes. Okay. Head back to the precinct time, guys. And I think we can solve the mystery now. Let's try this. Okay. 5 is empty and her desk. She's nowhere to be seen. Some distance behind, you see 3. Okay, solve the case. Yes. What proof do you have that McClure made Belclair lose money? Was the stims. You need to bring solid proof. Solve. Yes. It's this one. But I have solid proof. This doesn't make sense. Yes. It's gonna be... Who did I talk to? It was the 11 guy. Yeah. You need to bring solid proof to watch. This doesn't make sense. Okay. Time to look back at the history at this point. Because there's something that isn't clicking. Oop, oop, not what I wanted. Go back to when I was talking to the other guy. Okay, it was around here. The sniffer picked out Icarus stash. Okay. Pretty sure. Oops. No, I didn't want to start all the way at the beginning. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to find the information. Okay. Okay. Icarus stash, nanobots. Okay, alright, he was a client, and he spent a lot of money with us. And when he started spending courtroom money... Okay, there's our evidence. He has it. Okay, let's see if I can go back this way. You know what? I'm not going to ask how you found it so fast. I'm just glad you have it back. This is solid proof that it was all done in self-defense. As I said, though, it may not be enough to stop an investigation. We should also find a way to prove that Marcus' actions were detrimental to the company. Fuck. Ow. Oof. Okay. So how goes the mystery? Had to lurk while I was at an appointment. It's going well. We're running out of time though, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to finish it. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able, like, there's so much information, and I have my suspects, but I'm missing one key piece of information, and I don't know what to do. You know what? I'm gonna do one last thing, because we found the Icarus stuff. So, a nanobots traceable combat stimulant produced by Belclair, tested on the streets. Listen, I don't want to know anymore. This is kind of knowledge that gets people killed. Are you kidding me? Being on drugs is interesting, might be worth... Okay, so it's leading me back to this location. I need evidence. What else do you want? Sorry, can't help with this. I need proof that this guy fucked up. If anyone caught him spending company money on drugs, he'd be dead anyways. Don't mention I said that. The Faceless doesn't like people trying to steal his merchandise, not at all. So again, we're at a point where we know he spent company money, but we don't have proof of it? Maybe we do. I'm pulling at straws at this point. Yes, this is like the kind of envelope uses for business. I wonder what it was doing there. I don't know what else to do, guys. I'm stumped. Because we need proof that he used company money. We're almost done day 1. I'm running out of time. Lewis is standing guard. Maybe he knows something. Have you found my shoes and... Yeah, I did find her. See? It's clear. At least defense. Take this to the precinct. I did. Let me get this straight. Belclair is combat testing their new stim here using our little war. As if there wasn't bad enough, you're saying these monitoring stations of theirs can track every single user? This information changes things for my folks. It would seem that Icarus came straight from Belclair. We're tracing dangerous waters here. Be careful. It would seem... Didn't mean to scan the same thing twice. So the lawn man here was tripping. It wasn't enough to lay the blame on him, but he had to get his stuff from somewhere. Maybe to know something more incriminating. Okay, so we're going back this way. we gotta get quick. Okay. Shh. I'm not done, Chanel. Okay. It's valuable gold mine, but Claire provided gold. I wouldn't suggest this, you know, but ask the owl. You won't be disappointed. Hey, shh, come here, come here. Shh. Sorry, Chanel is being a little bit of a butt. Oh no, my camera started working again. This is what happens when I don't look up and I'm so enthralled in what's going on. Give me a moment, guys. We're having technical difficulties. Just a moment. Just a moment. Yeah. Chanel, shush. I don't know what's going on with my camera, guys. I'm really sorry about this. Just give me a moment. Looks like I'm gonna have to re-put my camera, because it likes doing this sometimes. There we go. It likes to have some disruptive qualities sometimes. Oh, there we go. Live editing with Jay, and because our cameras decide to not have functioning stuff. There we go. Okay, so let's get back to this. So now we have information about going and talking to the owl with the Icarus. So let's try doing that. Goodbye. We have enough energy to do that, yes. Okay, we're gonna talk to the owl. Drugs. Icarus. You're being given access to a private line. Please hold until Faceless becomes available. Yes! Faceless's avatar manifests next to you. His faceless visage turns towards you in a silent greeting. Ugh! It's about time, Faceless. So you have found me, or at least I allowed you to find me. I've been following your current assignment with great interest, and I might be willing to offer some assistance. Okay, we need info on this guy. The dead man. He was a good client once, but he tried to rob us. If he wasn't already dead, we'd be taking steps to kill him ourselves. Many buy this kind of merchandise more than you think. If you want to buy some later, talk to 11 or go through Owl. Not today, though. I prefer to go drug-free for this case. We're counting on your success. Okay, Belcor. Belcor is useful at times. They provide us with business, especially in relation to Icarus. Obviously, we are getting rid of this shipment as soon as possible. Ugh. Yes, we deal with Belcor. In retrospect, they may have been a misstep. Cybernetics. Yes, Icarus combat stim nanobot base, not chemical. Spurs a dynamic increase in reflexes as well as increased cellular regeneration. Recording. It seems we're all been deceived by Belclair. Really, Icarus makes this using trackable through a new monitoring network. I'll take steps to remove myself and my organization from this particular inquiry. Okay, you've been more helpful to yourself than me at this point. Stop, Chanel. I need info. I need ties to Belcourt. Stop, Chanel. She was a valuable asset as a watchman insider. However, you succeed is a highly priority for my organizations for the time being, at least. I must be missing something. Chanel, stop. A valued employee. That's it for that. Yeah, shush. His people work for me sometimes, a good source of reliable runners. He wouldn't take kindly to a watchman on his territory, though. Are you certain of his motivations? She worked for us before, never failed, didn't strike any of my employees as the killer type. Many are desperate, we provide. I don't like her. Some watchmen have unsavory habits, we provide. Oh, she's a user as well. Crap. I'm missing something and I don't know what. I don't know what. I've checked everything. I don't know what else to do at this point. I'm thoroughly stumped, guys. Because I need proof that so you have found me at last. I have neither the relevant intel nor the interest in procuring this. I'm running out of time. I need like financials or something. Okay. Yes, we need to try. So it's 11 o'clock. What proof do you have that made... I'm gonna say Icarus, because Okay, nope. We already did. None of this is what I need. Hi, how can I help you? Before you can respond, a shot blast of data forms a message on your display. My name is Jane04. Don't trust anyone here. Some will just use the information you bring them to start a full force crackdown on the slums. So whatever it says, bring the proof you find to me, not him. Do you understand? She winks at you and smiles. I'm such. But they say, just call me Jane. Okay, now I'm super confused. Either way, we're gonna scan stuff with her. Never heard of it, and trust me, neither should you. There's no reason for you to be interested in this matter. Coordinate with Matthew and the money. Either it's been stolen or, well, it's right, and there are untrustworthy people here, the kind of people who would cooperate with 33. Hey, you've considered the possibility that Hartmar was drugged against his will. Maybe there's more to this case than you thought. How did you even... Dear Lord, don't show that to anyone else. This recording is dangerous. We need to close this case as soon as possible. Ugh. I don't like her. I don't like her at all. But I am stuck. Okay. He's a minor of any of it. We don't pin anything on him yet. This is going to be driving me nuts now. Because I know for a fact that, like, we have proof that he used company money with 11, but for some reason it's just not working out. We need, like, some transaction of the thing happening. Yeah, he was our client, right? He spent lots of money with us. When he started spending company money, I heard it got to the precinct's blocked account. When he tried to rob us. Still the same information as before. I need the person he was selling to, or who was... We'll try over here again. I have a feeling we're running out of time. Time's up. Return to A now and present whatever you've managed to find. Quick. We're working on borrowed time. Fuck. So yeah. They enter the slum in full force. Any resistance with lethal means. They don't arrive intending to judge some guilty and others innocent. They deem the entire slum culprit in the death of one of their own. No! They call it an investigation. In truth, it was pacification. From the side to the wilds, all gang activity has brutal subjugation. Worse still, you can't help but feel greater threat loom when what is Icarus, what is Belcor planning? Should it prove necessary, will you be able to stop the approaching trouble? Ugh. Has the core been decrypted? Has the credit chip been analyzed? Is Mary alive? Did you find the core by yourself? If you learned the details of the Icarus project, you fail on delivering the necessary evidence. Ugh. Crud. So, this would be one of those ones that I would replay now that I have a little bit more knowledge of things here, but still, So there was a credit chip that I never found. Was there something here? Because I scanned money. Oh, I didn't scan money at the other scene. Hologram, sports equipment, writing tools, bedding, clothes, animals, tools, bags. There was a tool too that I didn't scan. Huh. Alright. I think that's where we're going to call it. We failed, unfortunately. Because they went and took on the slums. Yeah. We definitely have to be quicker next time. And this was easy. This was supposed to be easy mode. Do we want to look at the solution? No, because I want to play this again. Now, the question is do I want to replay it right now with you guys live and try and go through it faster? Or do I want to save it for another day? I have about an hour and a half until my friend shows up. So, I think at this point, we're going to have to wait for another day. But this was really fun. This was really cool. Definitely very interesting. Especially since this is like the opening to a bigger thing going on. It took us forever to frickin' see Faceless. That was something that was bugging me the entire time. I think I got hooked up too much on... Yes, Chanel. Yes, I'm almost done. Do you want to say hello? Come here. She wants to say hello. So I think, like, for the next one, I will definitely start being more aggressive with how I'm looking at stuff. I do not like 04. 04 is definitely the corrupt cop, not 02 or 03. So, like, in my head, I have a feeling that that's what's going down, is she's the corrupt cop and trying to cover up for the other corrupt cop. But yeah. So, yes, baby. So, thanks so much for joining. We'll catch you next time at the table. And we're going to end the stream there and head over to a raid. Shh, yes. So, we'll catch you guys a little later, maybe this weekend. We might do another stream of this. We'll see. I'm not guaranteeing anything. We'll see how the weekend goes. Thanks so much for joining. Have a great evening. Bye, y'all.